The song is Riebebe, and that artist was here last week on Thursday, if you were tuned in. Now, if you started off the show with us, you know that I didn't have this beautiful neck piece while we were beginning, but I've just been draped by a fashion designer, a jewelry designer actually, from the 254 right here in the capital of Nairobi, and she has gifted me this. I hope ni gift. Si akuva
ni
kwa
gift.
TV peke.
Ni gift.
Yeah, she has gifted me this beautiful neck piece that I really love the design, and the designer is right here with me. Her name is Faith Mutoka.
Yes.
Faith, yes. Welcome to Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling this morning?
Anxious but excited.
Don't worry about the anxious bit.
Okay.
You got this. All right, if you can just go straight into you telling me about this piece, how it came to be. If I look at it, I find it looking quite unique. You know, it's like the bracelets that we normally wear, you know, the Kenyan ones that almost everyone has. Says everyone, Nasina. The ones that people wear on their hands, but you've put them together, many of them, and then you've attached it to a chain. Just tell me about how this piece came to be.
Well, this piece is basically, when I look at it, it translates to me about pop music. The way pop music, it's all about different personality, colors, and dimensions. And with this one, okay, with the normal bracelet that it's almost a national ID, I was like, oh, we can turn it to be something unique. And then I figured, let me make it to look more like a chain instead of a bracelet, and with different colors to go by.
And I love how it came to be. I love how it came about, and then the mix of colors just gives it a certain pop. As you've said, it represents the pop culture.
Yes.
All right, if we can just get into your brand. What is the name of your brand?
Tukijuana brand. Tuki is my nickname. I don't know how that transpired. I don't know if it came from my second name, Mutuka, but I don't think so. Yeah. And I'm not really that talkative. Maybe I look like the Tuki bird, I don't know.
So who started calling you Tuki?
It started when we were in secondary. I went to Green Garden. And yes, and people, we used to call each other via our code names. Yes, so mine was Tuki.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tukijuana, how did the brand come to be? If you can just give me a story of when you decided that you want to get into this business of jewelry making.
Actually, my background, I come from an artistic background. Both my parents are artists. They are painters, they draw. Abstract, one does abstract, one does cubism and portraits, and I guess it rubbed on me in terms of color-wise and choosing my specific colors to rhyme with my materials so that the end product can be neat. But I think that is my inspiration, but how it came about it, when I was in university, I did get my daughter. And you know, lazima to hustle. Yeah. Lazima to hustle. So it just hit me like employment was not easy to come by my way. And since I got talent, I decided to express this through career. Yeah.
And just how has that been? How difficult or how easy did it come for you? Since you said you just decided to start it while you were in the university, because I mean you needed to make some tunes. So how was it easy for you? Did it come as easy as it sounds?
Not really. Okay, my web is a supportive web. My parents, my friends, my relatives, but you know, when you become a mother, it just comes as an instinct you need to provide. And it didn't come that easy, getting funds, but I worked with what I had, and gradually it became a brand. Yeah.
Okay, if you can just take me through some of the pieces that you use, the materials rather. What materials do you use for your artwork?
Well, as an artist, I think like we need to be open-minded about our materials and the seasons. Right now, at the table, I'm working with woodwork, beads, and brass, some bit of script that I collected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll get back to the jewelry, but what exactly are this?
Thank you for asking. So this is a placement mat. It's you can, when you're serving your guests or when you're by yourself and the plate is hot, you need to have something as backup.
It's like a table mat.
Yes.
Okay.
And the beauty about my brand is that it's washable. And it's convenient when if you're going camping with friends, it's fun, it's enjoyable. You can even match it with your seats. Yeah.
I've realized that you really love color because everything I'm seeing right there has some pop of color. What is it about color?
Color is an expression of someone, and I feel like my journey as an artist has been not easy, and it has not been difficult at the same time. So I express it through color, and I know that people are diverse when it comes to their choice of wardrobe. And yeah, I just make it fun. Yeah.
So what are some of the other pieces that you make? I've realized you have you've called them?
Placement.
Oh, placements.
Yes.
Placements?
Placement mats.
Okay,
placement table mats.
Placement mats. I can see the neck pieces. I can see some earrings. Just take me through some of the pieces that you make.
Okay. This is a choker chain, and it's made through beads, and at the back it has a leather strand, because like people, some are allergic to materials on their skin, so I try to be more sensitive about that when it comes to that, because I even let my clients to be their own designers. They tell me what they want, and I work through the process, and then I make their jewelry special if they want it special. Yeah.
And where exactly do you get? Have you really taken me through all of them? You make chokers, you make the
chokers. These are earrings. Yeah. This is for a modern day woman, but at the same time it depicts culture, because I'm African and I'm a Kenyan, and I love to speak my work through culture at the same time and through art. As you can see, like one is kind of like zebra-like, one is Ethiopian colors, and woodwork. I try to make it fun, and I'm Kenyan. I have to.
I can see the flag is representing over there.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So where exactly do you source these materials from? Where do you get the beads, and are there different kinds of beads?
Yes, there are different kinds of beads. I'll get back to that. Where I source my materials is through different vendors, from industrial area through to town. I have my person who supplies me with these materials. Besides that, I go to my tailor where I collect some scripts. Yeah. And I like adventure. I like to see what's out there too. And sometimes I do recycle art via paper mache. I make my own beads. Yeah. You
make your own beads?
Yeah.
How do you go about that?
Through newspapers, paper mache.
You want to? Okay. Sorry for this for disrupting you, but you want to tell me papers? You can use paper to make a bead?
Yes.
Wow. How?
Okay, it's a process, but anyone can do it because it's fun. Besides molding it into a bead, you can actually create something tangible, like a tree, a cup, a water vessel. But for me, it's beadwork. So you cut pieces of paper, you put it in water. It stays there like for 3 days with a bit of ingredients, glue, salt, and then from there it's moldable. Yeah.
Is it long lasting? Because I can imagine paper. If you ask me, I don't think paper is that long lasting. But if you could, you're the expert here. Is it long lasting?
Well, man is to error. We just try to make art fun, but it just depends on you how you decide to store your jewelries.
I'll get into how one is supposed to store their jewelry, but before that, I had asked you the different kinds of beads.
Yes, okay, there are different types of beads, from moonstones to tiger eyes. There's just a lot going on in jewelry industry when it comes to collecting your materials as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and others do have personal meaning, essence into it. Yes, yeah.
So are the beads on that choker the same as the beads in this one?
No.
Yeah?
They're different materials altogether.
So what bead is that? Which one is this? And which one is the one that you're having?
Okay, what I'm wearing right now, I don't know if we can get that on camera.
Yeah.
It's called an evil eye and marble stones. It's depicted like evil eye helps you keep
like
negative,
you from negative vibes.
Yeah. And marble stone, and this is marble as well, the brown in that.
Okay.
And in beneath the brown, the kawaida beads that we make, I've forgotten the name.
Yeah.
It will come back to me.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and back to you mentioned something to do with it all depends on how you store your jewelry. I mean, the duration at which this particular jewelry will serve you depends on how well you store your jewelry or take care of your jewelry. Ooh, my ancestors want to embarrass me. Anywho, how do you store them?
Well, first, you need to know what item you have purchased. And metal reacts with different materials, with fluids. So you need to be careful where you store your jewelry, depending if it's specifically metal, so that it doesn't rust or fade or reacts. So you need to keep it in a dry place. How I do it myself, I like hanging them, though you can see. I've displayed, you can easily get something of the sort. With your different personality, be it black, white, just store it somewhere where it's dry and where it cannot react with other materials.
I actually feel like you can also use this placement mats to store them, because if you just hang them here and it looks cute, you know. So I think this is also somewhere a place where someone can use to place their jewelry as well. Now, what are some of the challenges maybe you've encountered since you started this business?
The challenge mostly is some people underestimate the value of art. So you tell them your price, and then they lower it at a different price, and that's the biggest challenge as artists. I think I'm not the only person who can testify to that. And that way, at the end of the day, whatever you are targeting, you didn't maybe go past that. And besides that, I feel like the other challenge is producing it in batch. Yes, like when someone wants it in given quality, what is it? Kwa wingi, maybe you don't have that time to tackle the deadline. That's other challenge that maybe as an artist, as a single artist might have. That's why maybe in future I love to train other people passionate in this line, so that we can help each other produce more art.
Yeah. Would you say that as Kenyans we've gotten to a place where we appreciate our own jewelries? Because I feel like when I say this, I'm also in this particular group of people, because as you can see, my earring is not, Kenyan made and all. But have we gotten to a point where we appreciate our jewelry, and what is to be done for us to get there?
Okay, I think we are slowly appreciating our value as as first Kenyans, Africans, to at least promote our local artists in this department, because I see people randomly rocking some beat fabric art, you know, so we're getting there. And maybe if we can encourage our models to model in our local products, that way at least we can go viral. Yeah.
So we are yet to get there, but
slowly
we are slowly getting there, a step at a time.
Yes.
Okay. Which is your most favorite artwork? I don't know if it's here. If it's not here, you can just tell us about it and what makes it special for you.
That's a hard question to ask an artist.
I know.
Like, pick your favorite. I think I go by my outfit when I try to rock my jewelries. Outfits counteracts with your jewelries because it's an extension of your personality, I can say. So I don't know which is my, I don't know.
You can't pick.
I can pick. They're all my babies. They're all my babies. I was told to pick a few for the demo. I didn't know what to carry. I was like, damn, but this is what I got. For today, yes. Okay,
for someone who would maybe want a piece or two from the ones that you've just displayed, how do they get to you?
Well, we do deliveries by bike. If you're within the CBD area, there's we can do that. We can even do DHL for what when you call Mayolo, and yes. And besides that, you can reach me with my Instagram account, tukijuana_brand, and my personal account, Faith Mutuka. And yes, and my space locality, physically, you can get me via YMC. But they took me under their wing and they let me express who I am. Besides this, I do mentorship for the youth. Yes.
Okay, one of my directors amesema hawachi hiyo swali ya which one is your favorite ipite. Amesema if he's a guy actually.
Okay.
Amesema akikuja kununua kwako and then he wants to get it for somebody
from his
for a lady.
He just says
and then he asks you to pick two that you would pick for him.
Sawa. Ebu muulize how is she more settled or is she loud? Or I do me?
You just do you. Just do you. Just pick something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Amesema anunulie mtuni yake. So I don't know if you wear earrings, bro.
Okay. Since we are at October, and I feel like October is more of your time, yeah, my festivals, you know. So first, I can pick for him something creamish, not so loud and not so timid, something that speaks volumes as if you're rocking it with your attire. And you can never...
how those look.
Yes?
Yeah. May? Yeah.
And you can never go wrong with black or white. You never. You
never go wrong with black and white.
Never go wrong with black and white. So, I don't know. Ama zote. Sijui.
Ama zote. Anaweza chukua zote.
Eh. Yeah, but this, yes.
Yeah, anaweza chukua tu zote.
And the third one, because I'm thinking is Kenyan. Yes, we always have to have a Kenyan brand on our wardrobe. Yes.
Absolutely. Buy Kenya, build Kenya, as they say.
Yes.
Now, if someone comes to you and asks you, why should I go for this and not this kind of jewelry that is not really traditionally made from us, what would be your answer?
Okay, I'm not biased when it comes to other jewelry designers, but for me, I'm specific when I make my products. I consider people's skin, you know, if they're allergic, I use materials that are non-allergic to them. So mine are, taniambia tu, But hizo zingine,
yeah,
damn, kuna watu wenye wameniambia story kadhaa, but I'm not biased when it comes to other jewelry designers.
Story kama gani? Choma.
Si wachome picha.
Utaki kuban?
It's bad.
All right, so how affordable are they, or how are the prices, if you're willing to share?
Yes, I'm willing to share about what I do, who I am, and my price rates and what have you.
Yeah.
Because it's important. It is important, and it's good for people to know what they're buying and at what cost. For me, a piece goes for 250 shillings. That way, anyone can afford it. You know, because I feel like sometimes jewelry should not be that expensive, because a woman's look counts, you know. She needs to feel good, she needs to look good. For that, I make it at an affordable rate so that everyone can enjoy my products.
All right, they've got it. And if you want to get any of her artwork, you definitely can get her on her social media platforms, as she said, is Tukijuana. Tukijuana? Tukijuana_brand. Okay, Tukijuana_brand. Try to find her on social media, and let's support Kenya. Let's build Kenya. Let's buy Kenya, because if we don't, then who is going to come and build us as Kenyans? This is where we call it a wrap with Faith. Thank you so much for coming. Don't you go too far. We'll be back with more interviews. Thank you. You said